Hello and welcome to another Zwift racing video. This is stage 7 of Flamme Rouge Racing's Tour Britannia. This is the Surrey Hills course with an extra 10k, and it's probably the toughest stage on this tour. It's 54 kilometers with 1,250 meters of climbing. And there were supposed to be 3 segments on this, 3 climb segments. There was Keith Hill, Leithal and Fox Hill, but due to a kind of mix up that's probably not very interesting if you're not involved in the series, Fox Hill was removed, so the only 2 time segments you can earn points on are Keith Hill and Leithal. But despite that, people are still going to push up this first climb because it's a good chance to thin out the herd. And so I was 16 seconds slower on this ascent today, but still having to work hard to get up there with the front here, you can see from the power graph. So I did 6 minutes and 16 seconds today, and it was just under 6 minutes yesterday, so only 16 seconds slower today. And then it's down Box Hill, and just a few kilometers later we're on to the first point segment of the day, which is Leithal, and it's double points today as well, so people attack this one quite hard. And we did Leithal on the second day of this tour. We did it twice then, and we're going to do it twice today. It's a fairly small group that I'm with here, so I can't do what I've done on previous stages where I kind of drop back and try and kind of leapfrog from rider to rider. So I'm just trying to stay with the front here. Thankfully people kind of took it fairly easy on the lead up to the segment, but then yeah, people kind of pushing on this segment here because it's double points. But I do manage to do a PR on this, so I did 6:14 at the start of the week when we tackled this, and I did 6:10 today, so I was pretty happy with that. And then it's descend Keith Hill before we head round and go up Box Hill. But from this direction, there's no segment marker, so there are no points available for Box Hill here. But despite that, people still want to do a good event time, so we kind of make sure we're kind of organised and do a good push at Box Hill. And it's like a kind of threshold, tiny bit above effort for me here. But yeah, we make kind of pretty good time up this. And then it's descend Fox Hill and make our way round to the foot of Keith Hill, which is the second point segment climb of the day. And the wheels start to come off me on this climb. I just couldn't hold on to the front group at this pace. I just knew if I held on and tried to kind of stick with these guys, I was going to blow up. And there's a rider in this front bunch here, old Andy, who kind of offers me a bit of encouragement. But I just couldn't hold on with them, and so like he wishes me luck. And then a rider in the group behind, Sarah, says to kind of join up with them. And I really appreciate like both of those and like everyone in this ride. They were all really cool. If it wasn't for them, I'd probably like still be out on the course now and like in a heap somewhere. So I joined up with them and kind of saw out the rest of this climb and basically saw out the rest of the event with these guys. But I finished this climb in like 12 minutes and 31 seconds, which is like just over 30 seconds slower than my PR. And you can see from the graph, I was at the threshold for like the back half of this. But yeah, I found that really tough to do. So I don't expect this one to earn me too many points here. It is at least double points though. Then it's descend Leithal and make our way round to the foot of Fox Hill for a second climb of this. But once again, there are no points available for this climb. But people still want to push. Again, people want to kind of make a good time. So this is like another threshold, tiny bit above threshold effort. And people were working really well in this group together. People kind of taking turns on the front and kind of keeping the pace quite high. And my time on this one was 7 minutes and 4 seconds. Then we descend Box Hill and head round to the foot of Leithal for a second climb up this, which is where the event's going to finish at the top up here. And when we did this second climb on the second stage, I was in a group and I could see kind of people kind of feeling tired, and I managed to kind of make a push, kind of get ahead from that group, get a bit of separation, to kind of beat any of those people for the finish. And I was kind of on the receiving end of that today, where I was just like not feeling, I didn't think I was going to be able to get any separation, and in fact I kind of got spat out the back of this group on this climb. But I could see there was a good distance to the group behind. We had like 30 seconds or so to the group behind, so I didn't mind. I thought I'm in a better position than I finished like 35th or so on the second stage. So here I'm already like a good few positions ahead of that. So I didn't mind like kind of dropping off this group and just kind of completing it at a slightly more comfortable pace. And so yeah, get to the top and do a kind of have a crack at a sprint, a kind of nominal sprint, and finish the course. So cross the line in 19th, which is a really good finish for me. And to be in the top 20 in an event like this is, yeah, that's a really good result for me. And I got some PRs in this, which is really cool. Nothing like kind of crazy, but yeah, getting a PR on Leithal was really good. And I got best power for like an hour and a half or so. So yeah, nothing crazy there, but nice to kind of still get a PR at this stage. And it's on to the final event tomorrow, which is kind of a similar length and amount of climbing, just slightly less, but it's still going to be a very tough event. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next one.